way to other people. So I gotta do these projects so that I can keep. Oh, thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Let's see. All my plates are filled. There you go. Boy. Oh man, my white work is dried out. I didn't know you painted. Yes, I do. I paint. Yeah, I paint. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think my white is finally tapped out. Monica, how are you? Yeah, I think this is done. All right. All right. Just moving some things around. Ah, wow. How did I miss that? Baby Shakira, how are you? All right. I'm gonna have to crack this thing open over here. Remy, how are you, my friend? Crack this thing open. Grab the white out of this one. I was hoping not to use this yet, but no choice. My Thanksgiving was really good. It was real chilled. Um, I didn't do anything really for Thanksgiving. Um, I stayed at home. I actually no, I visited my parents, and then I visited my parents. No store was open, so I didn't even so I didn't really do any Black Friday shopping. This was the first time in I don't know. I want to say this was probably the first time in 7 years. Wow, maybe even longer. Maybe 15 years that I didn't go Black Friday shopping on Black Friday. Well, Thursday night. So I've been doing that since I was about 20 or so. So yeah, so this year was the first year I didn't do it. So, but that is where we are. Oh wow, you made a brickhead of yourself? That's awesome. All right, we got some white. Got some white color now. All right, time for me to finish this picture. I have a 70 in one of my classes. Ooh. Well, 70 is it's not horrible. It's not the end of the world, You get a 70 in one of your classes, that's like, that's a C. That just means you have room to improve. So yeah, Blitzen, don't even beat yourself up over that. Nicholas, any plans for the holiday season? No. With this whole thing with COVID, King, what's going on? This whole thing with COVID, unfortunately, everybody has to stay home, to an extent. Um, so I'm gonna be home for most of the Christmas. So I'm thinking about doing a couple of lives. Um, Thinking about doing a Christmas party, so a virtual Christmas party. So that should be fun. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So that should be what I do. Any plans do you have for the holiday? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're talking anything Mandalorian, do not talk it in the chat. I have not seen, since I had such a busy weekend, I have not seen the latest Mandalorian episode. Golly, man. Smokes. Okay, all right. I didn't even read. All I saw was Mando and the child, and automatically I thought, sorry, Monica, I didn't mean to blow up. Didn't mean to blow up. But that goes for everybody. Don't say anything about it. I already started to see people talking about it. I was I was like, man, I want to watch it, but this weekend was such a busy weekend. I was teaching all weekend long, so I couldn't really focus on it. So don't ruin it for me. In real life, am I tall? Blitzen, what do you consider tall? Let me ask you that. What do you consider tall? I know, right? Let me set it for like certain trigger words and then shut it down. All right. Time for me to. I have to put all my Lego Christmas house sets over the years. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. 6 foot. All right. Well, then, if 6 foot is considered tall, then I'm right underneath 6 foot. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like even though I saw Endgame at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I made sure I stayed off of social media because I didn't want to ruin anything for anybody. I wanted people to go and watch that and cry just like how I cried. All right, let's get to this picture here. Trying to get this thing finished. Let's get this thing finished. All right, there we go. Right now, mixing the brown color. Now you get brown, red, yellow, blue. You can add a little purple just to give it the darkness that you're looking for. You can always grab some dark umber to give it some more brown tones. So you can always do those things. Oh, someone in your school spoiled Endgame for you? That is so wrong. Oh, hold on, I need to get some more lighting. There we go. Got some more lighting. Ah. My favorite Lego set of all time is the space station from the M-Tron set. My favorite set because that was the first set I ever received from my parents. My first ever Lego set. So yeah, that's my favorite set of all time. Favorite set of all time. That's what got me started in Lego. That space set, real classic. I love that set. What's your favorite food? Favorite food? That's a good question. Favorite food, hands down, pizza. I have an all-time favorite food, but you guys probably won't even know what it is. So, unless you've been to this island and had it, you would not know which is my favorite food of all time. But my favorite food is pizza. Hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys know something. December, uh, December, which starts tomorrow, will be the last month that we do Brick and Chat at 9:30. So we're changing the time of our Brick and Chat. Um, we're gonna do our Brick and Chat a lot earlier. I'm looking to try to start it at 7:30, um, 7:30 to 8. So we're gonna try to do it a little bit earlier. Do our Brick and Chats a little bit earlier, okay? So just letting you guys know that December will be the last month that we keep it at 9:30. We're gonna be changing it up a little bit, a little sooner, a little earlier, so that way we get more people to come in. A lot more young folks can hang out, so on and so forth. Um, what's going on here? Chris, what's up, brother? What's up, Moto? My brick brother, what's going on, man? Love your build. I love your build. All I saw was a lot of V's, like Vanessa, something, Vicky. It was a lot of V's, but that thing looks incredible, man. Nice work. Um, yeah, man. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, 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 man. What happened to Eddie Guerrero was man, too young, man, too young. But the breaks. Uh, oh, Cobra Kai. Yeah, man. I'm caught up with Cobra Kai, buddy. That's my childhood right there. It's I love Cobra Kai. I hate how the second season ended. But it is what it is. Um, but yeah, these yeah, Cobra Kai is a good show because of it's a good show for you young people, but kids like me that grew up in the late '80s, early '90s, like who remembers Karate Kid when it first came out. Like these are the type of like mini series that we often wonder, like, well, what happened to these people after the fact? So so that's pretty cool. Hyper, that's right. Big Viper thing for November. We honor the AFOs who passed too soon. Vicky Vipri. Vipri. Okay, okay, okay. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Yeah, man. Check it out, man. Check it out. It's awesome. Quarantine Creations, how you doing? Urgh. Don't mention anything about the Mandalorian. All right, say nothing. Say nothing. I mean, it's my fault. I should have caught up on it, but say nothing. Yes, Miguel's gonna survive. Miguel's gonna survive. He's probably gonna be injured though. He's probably gonna take a lot for him to come back, but he'll be all right. Yeah, man. Say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing about the Mandalorian. Brickman, what's going on, buddy? I gotta put everything the same color. Yellow in here. Yeah, man, you right on time, buddy. You right on time. Dude! Okay, good. Don't spoil it. No spoilers. No spoilers. I gotta catch up on it. I gotta catch up on it. Man, people are upset, you know? So these are the top results. Dude, what are you doing, Google? Google trying to ruin it for me. Incredible. Are you kidding me right now? Google over here talking. I didn't ask you. Crazy. Okay, good job, Brigman. Good job. I gotta start working on my stuff this week. Uh I gotta finalize some ideas that I got for some classes for December, some holiday classes, and then probably gonna start some classes next week. We don't know yet, but we're gonna see. Gotta love it. What's going on, nephew? You see your uncle still got it, right? This is the problem. No, it's not a problem, but I don't know. I need a smaller brush. Absolutely. Oh, I saw you. I saw your email, Brickman. No, I cannot tell you any spoilers. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I cannot spoil anything. You know how long I've been holding in for the love of Lego. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Jack in the Box. How you doing? You know how long I've been sitting on this whole thing with Buddy. I've told people, here and there, but I couldn't express everything. So, now that our episode is coming out this Sunday, okay, this Sunday, Food Network, 10/9 Central. You could watch everything there. It's an hour episode. So you only got between the three episodes that you saw me and my brother on Lego Master, you only got about 30 minutes of us, roughly. Just about 30 minutes of us, maybe less. This one is not a full hour, but you see a lot more of us, me and my brother. And then you start to see a lot of other things that we're doing on the show. And the one spoiler I could tell you, because it's everywhere, we had to transport our Lego creation to the location to where we were going to finish building it and present it. And unfortunately, the leg fell off. So it was three of us. How many people does it take to carry a lower see, almost spoiled it. Look at that. Almost spoiled it. But a piece of our build fell off. So Travis is doing good. I saw him for Thanksgiving, so he's doing really good. He got a couple things coming up very soon, uh, so that's good. So hopefully he'll start to create a bigger presence on Instagram and stuff, so you guys can stop seeing my handsome face. Too much water. Yeah, like what you guys saw us do on Lego Masters. You saw the characters we were on Lego Masters. Imagine that just turned up a little bit more because we didn't have Brick Masters, Amy and Jamie, kind of watching us build, so we could really express ourselves. But we did remembered a lot of lessons that they did teach us, and because of those lessons, it helped us to become better Lego builders. So it's just so too bad that they can't, they won't be able to watch our episode. I need to make more. Adam, how are you? Mm, I can't even tell you that part. Can't even tell you that part. I would say it was filmed over the course of several months. So, hey, congratulations, bud. Nice. That's good, man. That's good exposure for you and your work, man. I'm happy for you. But Beyond the Brick had a live stream, 24-hour live stream this past weekend, and let me address this with you guys. Um, Lego Masters taught me a lot of things, right? Taught me how to be a better builder. Taught me how to take my building style and techniques to the next level. Um, but in all honesty, I never thought I deserved to be on the show. You know, um, and that's only because of the fact that when I saw what other people were doing, I felt so inferior. So I felt very, very inferior when I saw other people in going up in the show. So what I saw what me and my brother was able to do during casting, I said, okay, well, we're pretty good at storytelling. We're pretty good at building something, and you could tell what it is, But when it comes to like really building, I don't think we were there yet. I thought if we had like maybe 6 months to really work together and build together, you know, that we would have definitely earn our spot on the show. But they 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 say, hey, we want you guys on the show. So apparently it was something that we had, something that other people don't have, which is charisma, which is our character, which is our story. So not a lot of people have the story of two brothers from Jersey who are black that like to play with Lego, that dresses very well. One of the brothers had childhood leukemia, and the other one is a Lego teacher. Like all those different factors kind of came together to work in our favor, so that we were able to get on the show. Now, the live stream that Beyond the Brick was hosting, uh, the some of the people on that particular panel were folks who did not get on the show. Either they were in the casting call, but they weren't selected. And some of them had a few choice words, for the show and for who got on the show. Um, which is fair, right? Because you know, um, if you don't get on the show, you see other people who got on the show, and you don't think they really deserve to be on the show. You have a right to your opinion, right? You have your right to your opinion, and I think that's fair. You know, most people who are kind of bitter of the experience will speak to it in a negative light. People who were within the experience will also speak on it in a negative light, um, which is okay. Um, I guess for me, and I won't tell you how I stumbled across it, but I did stumble across it. And I was watching that segment. And while watching this segment, I was a little frustrated because of the platform that this was all said on. This was a platform that, you know, benefited off of the fact that they got the scoop when it comes to Lego Masters coming to America. They had the inside scoop and all that stuff. So a part of me was a little bit like, okay, well, you guys benefited off of the fact of the show. You guys could have definitely you could have curved that conversation a little differently. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there who hated, the first season of Lego Masters because they didn't believe that most people on the show didn't deserve to be on the show. That's fair. That's fair. That's your opinion. Um, I mean, one day I would love to, in a non-combative way, yeah, in a non-combative way, I would love to do a live stream with people who did not like the show, you know, because I feel like I would love to hear their opinion, you know, as to why they didn't like it. You know, there's a lot of things from the show that wasn't like um, the best experience. But that's with anything. You can always find something bad with an experience. That always happens. That can always happen in anything. Um, you know, but that's what makes the show. That's what helps the show to grow, to become a better show. You know, a lot of people wanted to see more builds and less drama. We wanted to see more builds and less drama, right? So, but now that Lego Master had their season one, it's they can grab season two, and they can try to find ways to make season two, just as successful as season one. You know, but when people say things like the only reason why certain people got on Lego Master was because of their looks and not necessarily their skill. Those type of people, and I'm not a negative person, right? I try to be an ambassador. I try to be an ambassador for the show. But to be honest, I don't even want you watching the show. If that's how you feel. There's so many different things you can watch. If you feel so strongly, then start your own show. Start your own show about Lego Masters. You know, get it picked up by a studio, and do it the way you want to do it. Because if not, then what's the point? You know what I mean? So Yeah, Chris, absolutely, man. That's why I don't. That's why, like, when I hear stuff like this, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, uh, I'm like, yo, I'm not even bothered by it, you know, because at the end of the day, I can. Everybody who got on the show, they don't even need to listen to the negativity because at the end of the day, season one, that's it. That's my that you know that's all to it. No problem, Moto. No problem. No problem, man. You get your rest, man. I'm just, you know, I think Beyond the Brick does a great service when it comes to when it comes to uh bringing people and bringing eyes to Lego. So I think that's cool, but you know, I didn't appreciate, that whole the conversation that they were having, you know. Even if it was like, playful banter and stuff like that, most of those people on there, they know Lego Masters. So they could have called any Lego Master and say, hey, we're having a discussion about Lego Masters. Would you mind coming on and talking to us about it? You know, that's one thing I don't like. If you're gonna talk bad about somebody, if you're gonna talk down about somebody, by all means, do it to their face. Don't don't do that. Don't do it on a stream and then later on people see it because it's not worth anything now because it's already been done. Address it in the moment, But who am I? I'm just a guy that was on two different series on TV. So who am I? But at the end of the day, we all have to work together to make this world a better place. So as long as you're doing what you got to do to make this world a better place, that's it. Oh, thank you, Davo. Yeah, that could be it. But yeah, to Remy's point, I don't think religion was really a factor because Fox was very specific about religion. The religious. Some of us on the show are religious, but we didn't let that portray in the show because that's not what they were. That wasn't really something to really promote. You don't really promote religion like that. That's a personal thing. You know. Yeah, I mean, some religious people were mad about the show because of some of the personalities on the show. You're always gonna have people that's going to find fault in everything. You can't please everybody, unfortunately. You know, so that's why, like, when it comes to like a lot of us from the show, some of us we just kind of went back into our regular lives. Some of us embraced being a Lego master and being considered to be a Lego master, and some of us just were like, I did this. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy as how far I got on the show, but I got a real life. I got to worry about. I got a family I got to take care of. So some people just went back to that. So but, let's see. And see, and you see that? That's the perfect example right there. Like, um, you know, when you're whether you're a Christian or an atheist, the center, the center in between that is just common decency, right? So I'm a Christian, but I have plenty of friends who are atheists, and we hang out, we talk, we connect, and all that stuff, you know. And when it comes to like religion, we understand that line, we understand that boundary, like I don't cross it, and then my friend who's an atheist don't cross it, and we still are able to enjoy the same things. We're still able to hang out and do those things, you know. At the end of the day, the common decency is the center of that. Being respectful to each other, being helpful to one another, that's your balance right there, so exactly, Remy. Exactly. We're all on different journeys. Our journeys take us to different parts, you know? So, um, oh yeah, Brickman, thanks. No problem. Yeah, that turkey build was famous this weekend. Almost all the classes that I taught, I used that same turkey. So that was pretty cool. Kids came up with cool stories about the turkey. One of the students that I had this weekend came up with the story that the turkey transforms into a person to go inside of the house. I don't understand it, but it was all good. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I miss my grandmother, yo. How many of you guys still have your grandparents in your lives? No, I didn't know my grandfather too well. Like my grandfather passed away when I was like 3 years old, like 2 or 3 years old. So I didn't really know my grandfather, but I knew my grandmother. That's my grandmother. uh, some wisdom on how to rock a Lego Masters interview. So what me and my brother did for our interview, our first interview with Lego Masters, we did a Zoom call. Well, at the time it was Skype. Zoom was like it was there, but nobody really we didn't really use it a lot. But so we did a Zoom call. Sorry, we did a Skype call, and we were like, all right, well, what's me and my brother had to think about what's our name first off. Our name is Smash Brothers. That's what we were gonna go with. Um, so we were like, all right, so if our names is Smash Brothers, we have to have something. We gotta do something to where as soon as the camera is like this, right? And as soon as the camera opens up and they see us, they got to laugh and they got to connect with us right away. So that's the first thing. The first thing, your background, you have to be able to, man, I like you already. That's the personality you have to bring to the show. And that's the type of first impression you want to make as well. So the person that we met, she actually was one of the stage handlers, and you know, she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you in real life." I said, "I know, right?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys when I first met you guys, I went right to my boss and said, you need to get these guys to California, and they gotta be in casting because they are too good." So and again, she didn't see any of our builds. She didn't talk to us about any of our builds. It's how she saw us when she looked at our face and what we were doing. So we were dressed, right? We both made Lego hats, right? We built brick hats big enough to fit our heads. One had an M, one had an L. So as soon as she saw us, boom, that was the first thing she saw. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome." And then after that, we put the hats down and then we started to talk about who we are. And all we did was just tell her who we were, and we did it as if we were already on the show. So that's number two. Number one, make an impression. Number two, talk as if you're already on the show, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for someone that once they bring you through casting, that they can say, "Hey, you're going to be on the season. You're flying out tomorrow. You got to be camera ready within 2 days. So you cannot be on the camera. Well, yeah, well, no, because if that's the case, then you might as well just stay home and watch the show from your couch, because that's just what it is, right? So the person that you see, like all those videos that you see me put out and stuff like that, that didn't come overnight. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable talking to people. Over time, I used to be very shy as a kid. Even as an adult, I was very shy. I didn't like talking to people. and then I got a job with T-Mobile selling phones, so I was forced to talk to people. Then then after that, I started going to um, I started doing like live streams, like live chats. I started doing that, and I was talking in front of a camera. I didn't see anybody, so it kind of made it good, and I saw the comments popping up just like how I'm doing now. So now I could just I could just talk, and it's entertaining, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for entertainment. I don't want to say anybody can build with Lego because not everybody can build with Lego. There's only there's a good percentage of people who can build with Lego and they are the best at what they do. But they don't know how to talk in front of a camera. They don't know how to interact with someone while they're building. If you can't interact with people while you build, if you cannot be a character on TV, then you're not going to get on the show. However, saying that, there's a good chance that now Lego Master might go a different direction, maybe looking for just builders, and they don't want characters on the show, right? They just want you to build and show the drama and building something and possibly having that thing, break or something like that. That might be the next stage of what Lego Masters is all about. I don't know. That's the thing. You know, all I know is that if Lego Master calls me and say, "Hey Corey, we want you and your brother to come and make a guest appearance on the show, and we want you to just come out there, and we just want you guys to be, the that's the salesperson, the on the fly, witty. We want you guys to do that." Okay, because that's what we do. Me and my brother, we were just born with this ability to just be witty we could be witty on the fly. We could be funny as far as talking to each other. We could be corny. We could be anything that they want us to be. You know, um, and that's just who we are. And the best way to look at that, and again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, because I try my best to live a humble life. But if we were just regular guys, if we were just regular, you know, and not the type of persons that we are, there's a good chance that we probably wouldn't be on the Food Network doing this show with Buddy. Because to be all honest, they had other teams that was prospected to be on the show, other Lego teams that were not on Lego Masters, but they chose us. Why? Look at our character. Look how we talk. Look how we walk. Look how we dress. Look how we interact with one another. Me and Travis, and the show. When you watch the show on Sunday, you're gonna laugh and you're gonna cry. That's how good we were when it comes to that. And I'm not saying that because I'm part of the show and all that stuff. I'm saying that because that's how I felt. That's how when we talked and we interact with people, that's what they told us. And that's the type of personality you have to bring to Lego Masters. You have to bring that personality to Lego Masters. That you have to literally, be funny, and you have to have that personality. Um, that happened during my interview. I was showing a build and I dropped it, but it was a funny moment. All right, so Remy. So guess what? They're gonna remember that moment, right? But what they're also gonna remember is how you interacted with them. I'm telling you, man, you have to talk to them as if you're already on the show. Like when we were talking, when we were doing our interview and we were talking, um, we were sitting there, we was talking, we was like, yeah, she was like, so what would it be? What would it mean to be on a show like Lego Masters? And we were honest. We were like, you know what? We had no idea, nor did we dream about doing something like this. But to get on the show and to be on the show would mean so much, not only to us but to our family, our parents. Our parents, they immigrated here to America. They had us in America because they wanted us to have a better life than they did. And one thing that we could go to college, get the job, and they will be happy with that. But my mother, she was drawn to the American dream. She was drawn to people being on TV and being in movies and stuff like that. Like she wanted to name Travis Denzel Washington. because of Denzel Washington. But my dad was like, no, you name the first son. I got to name the second son. So that's what they did, whatever. But, when we told that story, it was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can so relate to that. You guys are so personable, because we can relate to you. That's the key. So I just gave you guys three jewels. Number one, make a great first impression. Number two, make sure that you're talkative and you're funny and you're able to talk as if you're on the show already. And number three, very simple, be personable. Mark, see, I saw you, man. I saw you. I don't know if I scared you, but I saw you. What was it? Um, Hold on. I'm definitely gonna cry when something falls off the build. Yeah, don't cry though. Don't cry because it's too late. Aaron already did it. So because Aaron cried on for one of his builds, you can't do that. See, so like I honestly feel that Lego Masters season two, you got your work cut out. You definitely got your work cut out. Number four stands out from everyone else. Wait, hold on. I missed that, Mark. Um, Thank you for the pointers, much appreciated. No problem, no problem. Number four stands out from above the rest. I missed that. I missed that, Mark. You gotta explain that one to me. But no, what was I saying? I was saying something. Ah, we were on a baking show. Yeah, brothers from another brick. Technically, oh, the fourth tip. I didn't give a fourth tip. Is that what you're trying to say? Stand out from everyone else. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's kind of tagged along to the third tip. But yeah, we could go with the fourth tip. That's fine. But yeah, you gotta. Yeah, so you gotta stand out above the rest. You gotta stand out above the rest. Um, and that's why I was saying, season two, you got your work cut out for you because season two, you guys have to not only you have to not only um, stand out, but you cannot be a copy of one of us from season one. So let's say if there is a team of brothers who are dressed up like me and my brother, who act like me and my brother, people are going to look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, they're a carbon copy of Corey and Travis." Or if you got two guys with big bushy beards wearing lumberjack shirts, then it's like, yeah, you guys are a copy of Mark and Boone. You know, if you got two girl cosplayers, yeah, Amy and Crystal did it first. So you have to be a totally different character. And I mentioned that before, and that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to be a different character because casting is going to cast you in the role that they want you to play. Lobster Knight, how you doing? How many castings do you have to go through to get in Lego Masters? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. For us, it was how much was it, Mark? It was like once we had the call virtual interview, then we went to casting, then that was it. But it could be different now. You know, those questions don't really work for it doesn't really work because we don't know how much they changed in the process. Because like I'm not in the process anymore. I did the process and I'm done, but we were the first season, so season two might do a totally different type of process. Yeah, sis. Yeah, it's been Um, uh, wrong sister. Yeah, Natalie got me painting this. So I should have finished this about a week ago, but I took a break from it, and now I'm back doing it, and I have to. I want to try to finish it before she comes and wring my neck. You know how she get. Thank you, Lobster Night. Yeah, so Mark was saying that his process took 3 months, right? My process took a month and a half. So it's like it all depends. It all depends. To be honest with you, it all depends. Um, you might be able to go through the process quick, and and it's all good. Um, it might take you longer to go through the process. You know, I think for me and my brother, I think um, we were selected based on the fact of the amount of teams that they had. Hey, True Blue, like I didn't just see you. Um, they literally had they had teams that they wanted, but they had to fill their cast. So I think they just wanted to get a good variety of different type of people to see who would work. But again, you have to talk and you have to carry yourself as if you're already on the show. So when they came to me and they talked to me and they asked me and they hit me up and I said, yeah, I'm gonna bring my brother on the show with me. The first interview, we were talking as if we was already on the show. We were like, well, hey, yo, we're already here. We're on the show. Why don't you just, stop playing games and, you know, get us our tickets and let us go out there and do our thing. That's how we were talking. Me and my brother was talking as if we was already on the show. And that's how you got to think about it. Can we get you on The Bachelor next? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, absolutely not there, uh, brother from another brick. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know what's next. And that's the fun part, right? After Lego Masters, I thought we were done. I thought we were like, okay, well, we did Lego Masters. That's awesome. Now we can continue to kind of build our brand and build who we are as public figures, because technically we're public figures now. Because people all over the world, if they watch the show, they're going to see my face. They're going to see my brother's face. So I said, all right, well, that's our focus right now, building up our brand. And then, you know, once we were building up our brand, this opportunity came up, and I'm going to tell you the story of how it happened after I tell my Lego Master family. I gotta tell the Lego Master family first, and then I can tell you guys, because it won't be fair, you know. But yeah, I mean, the opportunity came up, and the stars aligned, as they say. And then now Chris Green, now you said something that's perfect. Fast and Furious 11, the Audi edition. I'm there for it. I am so there for it. If they were to hit me up and say, hey, we have a role that we want you to play, you know I'm there. But that's the thing. Um success is measured based on your, like, kind of based on your hustle. you know if there was this commercial that I heard, and this young man who's an entrepreneur, who owns a business, who's successful. This kid is like, he's like 13 or something like that. He said his mentors told him, slow feet don't eat. And when I heard that on the commercial, I was sitting on the couch. I heard that on the commercial and I was like, oh my gosh. Yes. Slow feet don't eat. If you want to be successful, and for those who are applying for this show, and you're saying, I want to be on Lego Masters because I see what you guys were doing and I could do the same thing, you better make sure that you're ready to be on TV. You need to be ready to be on TV. It's not a process for you to be like, all right, well, once I get there, I'll learn. No, you need to practice. So what I've been telling people, start doing some live streams. Start doing some live streams. Start posting some of your Lego stuff. Let the show know that you have a presence. that you have a presence out there, that people know you, people see you. Before the show, I only posted like a couple of things of my Lego stuff here and there, but I was doing a YouTube channel called That Comic Show. You know, so I had a presence out there, not a big presence, but I had a presence. So you have to be willing to step out and be a character. At the end of the day, you have to be a character in order to be successful on these type of shows. You know, I can honestly say I am living proof of that. I am living proof of that. Since Lego Masters, it has been we have just been successful. Chime, for those who know what Chime is, it's like a prepaid debit card something. They hit us up and they wanted us to do an event for them. Chime. And I was like, oh snap, wow, that's pretty big. They want us to do a Lego event. And then after that, little by little, things started to roll in. And then this opportunity happened. And this opportunity, you know, based on what happens on this Sunday, this Sunday, based on what happened on this Sunday's episode, if it gets the ratings and the viewership that we're hoping that it gets, who knows where that could lead us? That could be a spinoff right there. So all those different things are going through my mind because they're all possibilities, and you have to make those possibilities come to life. All right. So don't don't think because you're doing the process that's it. No. Once you do the process, you need to live like you're on the show. You need to pretend that you're on the show. That's where you have to be, because at the end of the day, they're going to watch you build and then they're going to watch you interview. And if you build awesome, but your interview skills are horrible, most likely they're not going to choose you, because they're going to look in there and say, hey, you know what? There's another builder that could build just like him or just like her, and they can talk to that camera and make love to that camera. I don't want to make it so weird, but that's what you got to do. You got to look good in front of that camera. And you got to know you look good in front of that camera. Let me answer a few questions, and then I will be out of here because I am overtime tonight. Let me see. Do I get recognized in public and recognized often in public? No, because when I'm in public, I look like this. So when I didn't have the mask on, a couple people noticed me. Um, so that was another thing. A couple people noticed me, but now is we got masks on, so that's not a thing. Do you need a coach? Camera coach? I don't. I don't need a camera coach. I've I've learned to find my lens and on cameras. Sometimes I mess up, but I need when you don't get the camera in front of you like often. It's just an iPad that I'm always looking at. Like right now, I'm looking at myself on the screen, which I could be looking right here, and I'm looking at you in your eyes, deeply in your eyes, like right now. But then I could look right here, and then I'm back to looking at the screen. Where am I? You're taking 4 days to build this turkey. Yeah, Remy. So you got to do some speed challenges, man. You got to do some speed challenges because they're gonna want to see some more of your stuff. Your work is awesome, so you just got to make sure you bring it out. Right now I'm kind of Peter Barker, only wanting to do the friendly neighborhood hero in as an artist. Brickman, that's the best role to play, man. Wish you could hear me laugh at that. Oh my gosh. uh, all right. I feel like you have the TV look and attitude, so I feel like you could branch out and do other things like acting. Um, my brother wants to be an actor. Travis wants to be an actor, and for me, I would rather. Do you get the rights to use the Marvel logo for your comic book show? Yeah, yeah. When it comes to that, Brickman, yeah, you have to You could use it. You could use the logo because it's a trademark logo. But I mean, you can use it. I don't see why not. But yeah, Travis wants to be an actor. So that's Travis's dream. That's Travis's thing. Um, I, on the other hand, do not. I don't necessarily want to be an actor. I do not do well with scripts. Um, if I got to read a script, I overthink it and I overact it. I'm the type of person. If you tell me, "Hey, listen, man, we want you to chair this program and be natural and just ask questions and improvise if need be." If you tell me that, oh, I could rock. I could definitely do that, and that's no problem. Um, but me, I can't be an actor. That's Travis's dream, and I would never want to step on that. I would always try to help him get to that, because that's what a brother is supposed to do. But me, I don't want to be an actor. Now, a host, I could be a host. That I could do. I could definitely be a host. No, Travis will not be great as Black Panther because there's only one Black Panther, and we don't have him anymore. I'm just kidding. Travis would be he would probably be a good Black Panther. He just got to put on like 30 pounds of muscle. Like Travis is just, you know, Travis is cut. He cut, but he not, girthy. He needs to be like girthy and stuff like that. Makes sense if others are interested. Have someone. Okay, yeah, definitely, definitely. I would let them if someone needs help, like a coach, camera coach and stuff like that. I have the perfect person. So hit me up and I'll create a connection. Um, Travis would be great. He would be. Travis would be great as an actor. I would be great as a TV personality. I can see me as that. I can see me as a TV personality. All right, guys. I am way over time. I'm way over time, guys. So let's finish up here. All right, let's hold up what we have going on right now. All right, so the hands, I gotta clean up some of the hand. I gotta continue to clean up the hand here. Um, gotta bring this in a little bit. Blot out some places. And I gotta outline it in black. Once I do that, then I'm done with this hand. And then I can move on to the face, and then I'm done. All right, folks, it has been an honor and a pleasure talking to you guys, rapping with you guys. Oh my gosh, if I could do Family Feud, that would be amazing. I will rock Family Feud. I will rock Family Feud. I'd be like, Johnsons, the Stanfords, like Mitch, Beverly, let's do it. Survey said, out of 100 people, what is the best crunch bar in America? Yes. Nestle. Nestle Crunch Bar. Show me Nestle Crunch Bar. Ooh, that was number 2. That should have been number 1. All right. Yep. Chocolate Crunch Bar. No, no, no name. Just chocolate. That's going to be on the board. Oh, yep. All right. Chocolate. Let me see chocolate. Yeah, that wasn't on the board. You want to pass or go? They're going to go. See, look at that. I did the whole entire thing just like that. All right, guys. I'm tired. All right, everybody. I will see you guys mañana for some more paint and chat. All right. You guys take care. Be blessed. Take good care. Have a good night. For those who are in the process of Lego Masters, best of luck to you. It's a journey, but I hope that you'll be part of the family very soon. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Nice, Remy. Nice.